I'm really looking forward to Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds. But his track record lately. Selfless was directed by Tarsem Singh. It stars Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
This wasn't a hallucination.
Selfless is about a professor that has developed a technique to switch minds and bodies with others, and patients and experiments, with consequences. Big spoiler there.
I hated this movie.
Blunt as. Don't sharpen the blade before you cut its head off. Just hack.
There wasn't...
And hack. I didn't like it either, but Jesus.
Well, I can't think of a redeemable slither of a fact that this movie had. It was completely unoriginal. It was boring, and the times it wasn't trying to be boring, it was just trying to be everything else that's like Taken or some shit. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Calling this a sci-fi as well.
The point that we had a counter during the film where me and Chaz would turn to each other and add to the counter whenever we saw a movie cliche.
Oh,
I think we stopped about half an hour in, but we got to about 20. So that's something to think about.
Yeah, it was just... It was so... There was nothing good about it. Like, it's hard to say because everything was bad about it.
I mean, not the fact that it was bad that, it wasn't The Room bad, where the production value wasn't there.
Yes.
I mean, it was bad just the fact that it's like the director or the cinematographer had gone and splurged on action movies, and then it's like, hey, we want to take this from here, and it was the Frankenstein monster of cliches.
Okay.
I like that. I'm going with that.
It was... No, what happened... The fucking producers or the board would have been like, man, we need to make another movie. Let's go look in the bin with all the movies that we said no to. It's like they got, like, the movies that came out during the writer's strike, like Transformers 3, that just, like, were...
Like, what are you doing?
It's like, it was similar to this. It was just... There was parts where it would try... and it would just be weird because like nothing else in it was trying. Like there's certain part where he's in a different city and they're making it so obvious that he's in this city that it's just ridiculous, and it's just bad. Stop what you're doing.
Redeeming factor for me, wow, I think we've talked enough about your story. A redeeming factor for me was Ryan Reynolds. I don't know, I've got a soft spot for Ryan Reynolds. Great comedy actor. He doesn't do bad in this film. He just does what the director tells him.
I'd argue that.
But the director kind of tells him to be a cliche action hero and kind of... Yeah, it's just... I don't think it was a fault for him, he accepts
my
these
problem
films.
with him, I don't know if it was the director or him. I can't pinpoint either. As far as I'm concerned, they're both in the wrong. But he's supposed to play the same character we met earlier in the movie. It's a body switching film. They're nothing alike in any way whatsoever. Like if you watched that and you didn't know, like you just came in, you saw the dude, you watched it, you missed the part where they switched bodies, you came back in, you watched the whole thing without them mentioning his name, you would not think, oh, is that supposed to be the same dude?
I think that was more direct. I'd say it was because I noticed that as well. But it was part of the story. Like half the stuff that he did that an old man wouldn't do was part of the story, and that was kind of it was weird. The transition between turning this old man young again was not there. It was just you're 70 now, you're 20, live.
Yeah.
But that wasn't on Ryan Reynolds. You know,
You can't say it wasn't though. You can't you can say it could be on the director, but you can't say it wasn't Ryan Reynolds' fault.
well, the actor doesn't control the story.
No, the actor acts.
Yeah, the actor acts as the director wants.
No, but what if the director wanted him to do that and he couldn't because he can't act?
Yeah, good point. I don't know.
It was just, I guess the wife wasn't tear my eyes out bad, but I didn't think she was amazing, but not enough for me to make fun of it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
And, the villain. Oh my god, the most stereotypical...
cliche.
Let's get a real... What would a real life villain be? A guy in a suit with a weird English accent. You're a genius.
With glasses.
What?
Who just talked exactly how you'd picture him talking. It was very cliche. Like, you pinned it from the start. That was just like, hey, this is not going to go well, and...
I read somewhere, like, some guy said that it's not a good movie, but the twists and turns keep you involved. Every single twist and turn was, like, so obvious that it's not funny.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the movie's filled with cliches.
Like,
so your twists were kind of not surprising, even if you didn't see them coming. It was just like
it wasn't even
no shock value.
But that was the thing. Like, there wasn't one part where I was shocked, but they wanted me to be shocked about 7 times.
You
and
felt,
it's just, so that's happening now. Just there's so much. They wanted me to feel for moments throughout in this, and I didn't feel. Like I got it. I'm like, I can see what you're doing. It's not really doing anything for me though. It's just not.
Specifics on the film. I mean, like, the cinematography was fine. Shots were fine. I mean, nothing wrong there. The only really fault you can do is that it's been done before. Like, your shots, like
nothing wrong.
your action scenes, shots, your scripting there, and the cinematography was all very done.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. Yeah. So there's only so much you can do when you're following the director's order, and you just, I don't know.
Or was it the cinematographer's fault because he can't cinematograph? What's the verb for that?
Cinematograph.
You've sold everything.
Yeah.
Redeeming factors of this film are, I don't know, I kind of like the score and the music. It fit.
Yeah. I agree that the score fit what was happening, but what was happening was stupid. So, like, there'd be filler scenes or something where we're getting to know characters or whatever, and they'd have interesting music choices that fit what was going on.
Yeah.
But what was going on was stupid.
Yeah, but that's not a fault on the.
No, it's
that's
not.
not a fault on the score.
I agree, it's not. But it just added to the stupid. It's not like the guy who did the score did his job. Yeah.
Rating. Go. Give it something.
Giving it a 3.
That's low.
This movie was shit. It was horrible. And if a 5 is a pass, which should be standard, it shouldn't even be standard.
5. Well, 5 is 50%. It's a pass.
It's sad that that's standard though. Like, it was okay. That's standard. And this was horrible. And they think that this is standard. Like, they're gonna keep making movies like this.
Oh, of course.
And
so long as they keep making money.
I don't see anyone seeing this movie.
Yeah.
Like, there's no draw. Like, Ryan Reynolds is okay, but like, I'm just tired that they keep making this because they assume they won't care. I was like, it had Ryan Reynolds and a few twists and turns.
Not even a big star.
A good B-list actor.
I am going to give this film a 4.1. I agree with you in the fact that this shouldn't be a pass, so it's below 50%. I did like the score and music, like I said before. I do have a soft spot for Ryan Reynolds. I don't know why. It's kind of like an unexplainable man crush. He's very attractive.
It's alright. A weird looking face.
Oh.
A bit cross-eyed, I reckon.
I think I'm a fan of his earlier work. Scratch that. But yeah, 4.5. It wasn't a great movie. It wasn't a good movie. It was a poor movie. It's below a 5. But yeah, redeeming factors kind of bumped it up that extra 1.5 to you. Yeah.
We've seen 2 good movies this year.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this review. If you like what we're doing, give us a like. I think that's his line. But if you want to see us do anything in the future, let us know.
Yeah. He stole my line. Also comment. And yeah, our Facebook is down there if you want to give that a like. And if you don't, Nick's switching buddies with Danny McBride. He's not a good looking guy.
Good on you.